enlightening, and intelligent. Unprecedented times call for unprecedented conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the LaRuelist Cafe. Let's talk about it. Hello. Janine LaRue again of the LaRuelist Cafe. Thank you for joining us. I'm only going to be with you for a couple of minutes. I want to tell you about the upcoming show. Wednesday at 7 p.m., May 20th. We're going to tackle an issue, mental health. I'm not okay. As many of you probably know, May has been for a lot of years considered Mental Health Awareness Month. And we've been going through a lot over the last several weeks. In fact, it's going on 3 months, where our homes have become our offices. They have become our churches. They've become our playgrounds. And they have become the place where we are actually going to school. Our children are going to school. And so now we're being told that governors all across this country are deciding to restart the economy. And they're actually doing some recovering of those areas that we can reclaim that we lost, such as we can go to parks and beaches. We can go to retail shops now and get some things on the sidewalk. I saw today that in New Jersey, we can start buying cars again. And you know what? All of this is so great because when you think about where we were several months ago, we were going to restaurants and having dinner. We were networking with each other. We were doing special parties with families. We've gone through Easter. We've gone through Passover. We've gone through Mother's Day and the first day of spring. And so now we're ready to go out. But you know what, folks? Just as it took a huge adjustment to stay in and not have the freedom of moving around as we had known it in the past, it's going to take a huge adjustment again, going out. Think about it. We're going to be going amongst people. We've been seeing them in the supermarket and various places. But can you imagine now being on the beaches and seeing people with masks on? Can you imagine almost everywhere you go where folks who are touching any kind of carts or anything on shelves, that everybody's wearing gloves? It's going to be a huge adjustment. And we know we can do this. We know that we can do it. But the new norm is not going to be the society that we have known in the past. So we're bringing on 3 amazing guests to help us talk about this issue at our next show. We have our ever fierceful fighting Congresswoman Bonnie Watson Coleman from the 12th Congressional District. She is just amazing. And she's been dealing with this issue of mental health while she's been in Washington. She even appointed a special task force to look at the suicide rate, particularly of young people and particularly of African-American youngsters. I've been watching some of her video podcasts on the issue of mental health. She's had some amazing guests talking about resources that we can look at. So the Congresswoman is going to join us on our next show to talk about this issue. Also to join us with her will be Kevin Ryan. Some of you may remember his name because he's the former Commissioner of Human Services and also the former Commissioner of the Department of Children and Families in the state of New Jersey. Well, Kevin is now the president and CEO of Covenant House International. And he's dealing with finding safe places for young people all over this world, places for them to live and places for them to sleep and places for them to feel safe, mental health. And finally, we're going to have a guest who is the chief of staff for the legislator in the state of New Jersey for Legislative District 16. She's also a behavioral health counselor. She is also a newly elected councilwoman herself in her local town, Crystal Pruitt. So we're asking you, please think about joining us on May 20th, Wednesday at 7 p.m. Follow us live, LaRuelist Cafe on Facebook. Follow us live, LaRuelist Cafe on YouTube. Come on in and join us at the cafe. Let's talk about it. Thank you.